Good evening, and welcome to the Way of Salvation Christian Church presents the one-year Chronological Bible 365-day reading plan brought to you by Tyndale House Publishers. I am Minister Jewett Peterson Sr., and today is January 29th, 2024. And I'm from Detroit, and Detroit Lions lost in a championship game today, but we're still going to get this reading in. So the NFC Championship game before the Super Bowl. Still going to get this reading in. Go Lions, great year, great game. They're going to get some experience from this. And we'll be reading day 124 of our plan. And we'll be doing day 124 of our plan. And 124, we'll be reading from the King James Version. And we'll be reading 1 Chronicles chapter 26, 1 Chronicles chapter 27, and 1 Chronicles chapter 28. And it is the evening of the second day of the week. And let's get it going. 1 Chronicles chapter 26. Officers and Judges, verse 1. Concerning the divisions of the porters of the Korahites was Meshelemiah, the son of Korah, of the sons of Asaph, and the sons of Meshelemiah were Zechariah the firstborn, Jediel the second, Zebadiah the third, Jathaniel the fourth, Elam the fifth, Jehohanan the sixth, Elionai the seventh. Moreover, the sons of Obed-Edom were Shemaiah the firstborn, Jehozabad the second, Joah the third, Sacher the fourth, and Nathaniel the fifth. Amiel the sixth, Issachar the seventh, Pultai the eighth, for God blessed him. Also unto Shemaiah his son were sons born that ruled throughout the house of their father, for they were mighty men of valor. The sons of Shemaiah, Otni and Rephael, and Obed, Elizabad, whose brethren were strong men, Elihu and Shemaiah, Shea, all these of the sons of Obed-Edom, they and their sons and their brethren, able men for strength for the service, were 62 of Obed-Edom. And Meshelemiah had sons and brethren, strong men, 18. Also Hosea of the children of Merari had sons, Simri and the chief, for though he was not the firstborn, yet his father made him the chief. Hilkiah the second, Tibaliah the third, Zechariah the fourth, all the sons of and brethren of Hosea were 13. Among these were the divisions of the porters, even among the chief men, having wards one against another, to minister in the house of the Lord. And they cast lots, as well the small as the great, according to the house of their fathers, for every gate. And the lot eastward fell to Shelemiah. Then for Zechariah his son, a wise counselor, they cast lots. And his lot came out northward to Obed-Edom, southward, and to his sons the house of Asupim, to Supim and Hosea. The lot came forth westward, and the gate Shalekith by the causeway of the going up, ward against ward. Eastward was 6 Levites, northward 4 a day, southward 4 a day, and toward Asupim 2 and 2. At Parbar westward 4 at the causeway, and 2 at Parbar. These are the divisions of the porters among the sons of Korah and among the sons of Merari. And the Levites, Ahijah was over the treasures of the house of God, and over the treasures of the dedicated things. As concerning the sons of Laden, the sons of the Gershonite Laden, chief fathers, Even of Laden the Gershonite were Jehiel, Eli, the sons of Jeheli, Jettam, and Joel his brother, which were over the treasures of the house of the Lord, of the Amorites and the Isharites, the Hebronites and the Uzzielites, and Shebuel, the son of Gershon, the son of Moses, was ruler of the treasures, and his brethren by Eliezer, Rehabiah his son, and Jeshiah his son, and Joram his son, and Zichri his son, and Shelomith his son, which Shelomith and his brethren were over all the treasures of the dedicated things which David the king and the chief fathers, the captains over thousands and hundreds, and the captains of the hosts had dedicated. Out of the spoils won in battles did they dedicate to maintain the house of the Lord. And all that Samuel the seer, and Saul the son of Kish, and Abner the son of Ner, and Joab the son of Zeruiah had dedicated. And whosoever had dedicated anything, it was under the hand of Shelomith and of his brethren. Of the Isharites, Chenanian and his sons were for the outward business over Israel, for officers and judges. And of the Hebronites, Hashabiah and his brethren, men of valor, 1,700 were officers among them of Israel on this side Jordan, westward in all the business of the Lord, and in the service of the king. Among the Hebronites was Jerijah the chief, even among the Hebronites, according to the generations of his fathers. In the 40th year of the reign of David they were sought for, and there were found among them mighty men of valor at Jazer of Gilead, and his brethren, men of valor, were 2,700 chief fathers, whom King David made rulers over the Reubenites, the Gadites, and the half tribe of Manasseh, for every matter pertaining to God and affairs of the king. 1 Chronicles chapter 27, and this section is called Overseers, and we're starting at verse 1. Now the children of Israel, after their number, to wit, the chief fathers and captains of thousands and hundreds, and their officers that served the king in any matter of the courses which came in and went out month by month, throughout all the months of the year, of every course were 24,000. Over the first course for the first month was Jashobeam, the son of Zabdiel, and in his course were 24,000. Of the children of Perez was the chief of all the captains of the host for the first month. And over the course of the second month was Dudai and Ahohite, and of his course was Mikloth, also the ruler, and his course likewise were 24,000. The third captain of the host for the third month was Benaiah, the son of Jehoiada, a chief priest, and his course were 24,000. This is that Benaiah who was mighty among the 30 and above the 30, and in his course was Ammizabad, his son. The fourth captain for the fourth month was Asahel, the brother of Joab, and Zebediah, his son, after him, and in his course were 24,000. The fifth captain for the fifth month was Shamhuth the Israelite. And in his course were 24,000. Verse 9, the sixth captain for the 6th month was Ira, the son of Ikish, the Tekoite, and in his course were 20 and 4,000. The 7th captain for the 7th month was Helis, the Pelonite, of the children of Ephraim, and in his course were 20 and 4,000. The 8th captain for the 8th month was Sibbecai, the Hushathite, of the Jarhites, and in his course were 20 and 4,000. The 9th captain for the 9th month was Abiezer, the Anathothite of the Benjamites, and in his course were 20 and 4,000. The 10th captain for the 10th month was Maharai, the Netophathite of the Zarhites, and in his course were 20 and 4,000. The 11th captain of the 11th month was Benaiah, the Pirathonite of the children of Ephraim, and in his course were 20 and 4,000. The 12th captain of the 12th month was Heldai, the Netophathite of Othniel, and in his course were 20 and 4,000. Furthermore, over the tribes of Israel, the ruler of the Reubenites was Eliezer, the son of Zikri of the Simeonites, Shephatiah, the son of Maacah of the Levites, Hashabiah, the son of Kemuel of the Aaronites, Zadok of Judah, Elihu, one of the brethren of David of Issachar, Omri, the son of Michael of Zebulun, Ishmael, the son of Obadiah of Naphtali, Jeremoth, the son of Azriel of the children of Ephraim, Hoshea, the son of Azaziah of the half tribe of Manasseh, Joel, the son of Pedaiah of the half tribe of Manasseh and Gilead, Iddo, the son of Zechariah of Benjamin, Jaasiel, the son of Abner of Dan, Azareel, the son of Jeroham. These were the princes of the tribes of Israel, but David took not the number of them from 20 years old and under, because the Lord had said he would increase Israel like to the stars of the heavens. Joab, the son of Jeruah, began to number, but he finished not, because there fell wrath for it against Israel. Neither was the number put in the account of the Chronicles of King David. And over the king's treasures was Asmaveth, the son of Adiel, and over the storehouses and the fields and the cities and in the villages and in the castles was Jehonathan, the son of Uzziah, and over them that did the work of the field for tillage of the ground was Ezri, the son of Shalub, and over the vineyards was Shimei, the Ramathite. Over the increase of the vineyards for the wine cellars was Zabdi, the Shippamite, and over the olive trees and the sycamore trees that were in the low plains was Baal-Hanan, the Gederite. And over the cellars of oil was Joash, and over the herds that fed in Sharon was Shitray and the Sharonite. And over the herds that were in the valleys was Shaphat, the son of Adlai. Over the camels was Obil, the Ishmaelite, and over the asses was Jehidiah, the Maranathite, and over the flocks was Jaziz, the Hagarite. All these were the rulers of the substance which was King David's. Also Jonathan, David's uncle, was a counselor, a wise man, and a scribe. And Jehiel, the son of Hachmoni, was with the king's son. And Ahithophel was the king's counselor. And Hushai, the Archite, was the king's companion. And after Ahithophel was Jehoiada, the son of Benaiah, and Abiathar. And the general of the king's army was Joab. That's the end of 1 Chronicles 27. I was boiling some water. I gotta go get it. Excuse me and bear with me. I wish I had some music I can play while I'm doing this, but I'll just keep talking just because I want you to think it ain't even really boiling yet. Not like I wanted. It's making a noise. I should have waited. Making noise like it's boiling, but it ain't really boiling like that. But from in there, it sounds like it is. Now my question is, should I let it boil, or should I let it chill out? I'm gonna let it chill till it start boiling. Now we're at 1 Chronicles chapter 28. And this section starts off as David's last words. Verse 1. And David assembled all the princes of Israel, the princes of the tribes, and the captains of the companies that ministered to the king by course, and the captains over the thousands and captains over the hundreds, and the stewards over all the substance and possession of the king and of his sons, with the officers and with the mighty men, and with all the valiant men unto Jerusalem. Then David the king stood up upon his feet and said, Hear me, my brethren and my people. As for me, I had in my heart to build a house of rest for the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and for the footstool of our God, and had many ready for the building, and had made ready for the building. But God said unto me, Thou shalt not build an house for my name, because thou hast been a man of war, and hast shed blood. Howbeit, the Lord God of Israel chose me before all the house of my father to be king over Israel forever. For he hath chosen Judah to be the ruler, and of the house of Judah, the house of my father, and among the sons of my father, he liked me to make me king over all Israel. And of all my sons, for the Lord hath given me many sons, he hath chosen Solomon, my son, to sit upon the throne of the kingdom of the Lord over Israel. And he said unto me, Solomon thy son, he shall build my house and my courts. For I have chosen him to be my son, and I will be his father. Moreover, I will establish his kingdom forever, if he be constant to do my commandments and my judgments as at this day. Now, therefore, in the sight of all Israel, the congregation of the Lord, and in the audience of our God, keep and seek for all the commandments of the Lord your God, that ye may possess this good land and leave it for an inheritance for your children after you forever. And thou, Solomon my son, know thou the God of thy father, and serve him with the perfect heart and with the willing mind, for the Lord searches all hearts and understandeth all the imaginations of the thoughts. If thou seek him, he will be found of thee. But if thou forsake him, he will cast thee off forever. Take heed now, for the Lord hath chosen thee to build a house for the sanctuary. Be strong and do it. Verse 11. Then David gave to Solomon his son the pattern of the porch, and of the houses thereof, and of the treasuries thereof, and of the upper chambers thereof, and of the inner parlors thereof, and of the place of the mercy seat, and the pattern of all that he had by the Spirit, of the courts of the house of the Lord, and of all the chambers round about, of the treasuries of the house of God, and of the treasuries of the dedicated things, also for the courses of the priests and the Levites, and for all the work of the service of the house of the Lord, and for all the vessels of service in the house of the Lord. He gave of gold by weight for things of gold, for all instruments of manner of service, silver also for all instruments of silver by weight, for all instruments of every kind of service, even the weight for the candlesticks of gold, and for their lamps of gold by weight for every candlestick, and for the lamps thereof, and for the candlesticks of silver by weight, both for the candlestick and also for the lamps thereof. according to the use of every candlestick. And by weight he gave gold for the tables of shewbread, for every table, and likewise silver for the tables of silver. Also pure gold for the flesh hooks and the bowls and the cups, and for the golden basin he gave gold by weight for every basin, and likewise silver by weight for every basin of silver. And for the altar of incense refined gold by weight, and gold for the pattern of the chariot of the cherubims that spread out their wings, and covered the ark of the covenant of the Lord. All this, said David, the Lord made me understand in writing by his hand upon me, even all the works of this pattern. And David said to Solomon his son, be strong and of good courage, and do it. Fear not, nor be dismayed, for the Lord God, even my God, will be with thee. For he will not fail thee, nor forsake thee, until thou hast finished all the work for the service of the house of the Lord. And behold, the courses of the priests and the Levites, even they shall be with thee for all the service of the house of God. And there shall be with thee for all manner of workmanship every willing, skillful man, for any manner of service. Also the princes and all the people will be holy at thy commandment. May the Lord have a rich and bountiful blessing to the reading, hearing, and doing of his word. Be blessed, and see you next time.